we're at Stevens Pass right now, and I got back on trail. My hip feels okay. I rested for like a week.
Hi.
But now I'm hiking with Clara and my mom, and we stayed at a cabin last night outside of Leavenworth that we rented before I got injured. So now I'm just hiking from Stevens Pass north.
Across the stream like a real thru hiker.
Hiking.
There goes Mama.
Mama crossing the stream. I feel okay. My knee and hip is a bit sore, but I'm just going to hike maybe 17 miles today, so taking it relatively easy. Yeah. Alright, this is Pear Lake, and it came highly recommended to me, and it is gorgeous. So it's only 7 o'clock, but I think I'm going to jump in. Okay, look at this. Ooh, so pretty. Alright, so I'm at Lake Salian. There's a waterfall up there. Here is the lake. Looking fine. Ooh yeah. And there's a trail, and there's a beautiful mountain view. Currently, I am about 3.7 miles away from the wilderness boundary for Glacier Peak Wilderness, and the stoke level is very high because Glacier Peak Wilderness is one of my favorite spots in the whole entire world, I think. I love it. I've been backpacking there so many times. In fact, it was one of my first backpacking trips ever was in the Glacier Peak Wilderness. It's so pretty. I just can't stop looking at it. Oh my God. Look, there's a toilet too. Alright, I just got really excited about that toilet because I've been having weird stomach problems like all day. That was like my third BM. Yeah, probably TMI for you guys, but it was a beautiful, beautiful pit toilet with a view, high quality crap. Oh yeah. Alright, now I'm off. Guys, it's so pretty. Like, so pretty. I have no words. This is just one of my favorite things. Like, you'll see this all over Washington. The granite rock mixed with the light green brush, mixed with the dark green trees, just makes this iconic Washington mountain view.
From another world, you lifted me so, lighting up the doorway. Feeling that I would be riding on the sorrow when it pulled and tried to stay. Had to carry on, it might be forever. No, I've got a pride to
I climbed that last summer, and it's one of my favorite peaks around. It's easy, and it has such an amazing view from the top, but you can just see so many mountains from here. It's incredible. There's Glacier Peak. This is the view looking out from Red Pass, and it's the view from the other side. So pretty. So on this bridge, we have a waterfall. Ooh la la! And if you look to the other side, we have a flowing river. It's really milky and kind of bluish. So pretty. Okay, so it's 10 a.m. and I've hiked just under 10 miles, and I'm eating matcha green tea oatmeal with pepitas and goji berries and dates, and yeah, there's a lot of downhill and then a lot of uphill and then a lot of downhill and then a lot of uphill today, so that is fun. I woke up this morning and I was really disorientated. Like, I forgot that I was backpacking at the PCT, or even backpacking for a second, and yeah, I was just really confused for some reason, which hasn't really happened, and I couldn't remember what I did yesterday or the day before, so I had to re-jog my memory, and today I've just been listening to music and podcasts pretty much all day. So yeah, seen a lot of southbounders so far, like 5. Still no sign of any northbounders, so we'll see. But I ran into a guy who I met in the Jefferson Wilderness, and he recognized me, and we chatted for a bit. He flipped up to Hart's Pass, and now he's going south, but he was doing well, so it was good to see a familiar face and have a bit more of a conversation than just, hi, how are you doing? Good, and you? I'm good, have a good one, happy trails. So this is interesting, a bridge, but fun to walk. Alright, so I'm almost to the top of Fire Creek Pass, and this is the view looking south. And this is what north looks like. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Holy cow. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty good. I will take it. Wow. That was a side trail, and the PCT goes that way. You can see it zigzag there down that hill. Look at those mountains. Wow. So right now you zigzag down the mountain and then you get into that valley. But over there, oh, you can see the switchbacks going up, 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 up. Joy to the world. Alright, I've made it to Micah Lake. Wow. Look at it. That's incredible. Alright, so I'm going to give you a video tour of my humble abode. Here we have my backyard to my right. Here we have my humble home. Here we have the lovely, lovely fireplace. And if you venture this way, you have the swimming pool, and if you go this way, some nice tile work here. But there is the faucet for when you need water. I mean, it's pretty good, pretty good. And all for a total of $0. Alright, I'm at Mika Lake and this water is so cold, but I need to ice my legs, so in we go. Oh, brr. Alright, so it's 8:10 and I'm just getting started to hike. I felt really lazy this morning and I didn't want to get out of bed, so I decided to sleep in. But I'm also only hiking like 23.5 miles today, maybe a little more, so not too bad. I'm only 46 miles away from Stehekin right now, so I'll get there probably tomorrow. This morning I climbed up a hill like just under 2,000 feet, I think, and there was brush everywhere, so it was wet, very wet. So now my shoes are soaked, and so are my shorts, and my shirt kind of, and it's super foggy, which you can see, so it's also really cold. Like my hand is freezing right now, it's tingling a bit, but I'm hiking with my puffy on and my buff to warm up. And I've already eaten like 3.5 bars today, and it's 10 a.m. so a little hungry. Since I took a week off to let my injury heal, my hiker hunger went away slightly, but now it's definitely back in full swing, and I'm looking forward to Stehekin, which I should get to tomorrow. Okay, so it's really cold right now. It's 6 a.m. and I'm headed out. I got my puffy and my buff, my long underwear on, but I have my shorts on, so there's that. Last night I camped with a group of Nobos, and one of them was trying to break the FDK for this year, the fastest known time. So he's trying to average like 50 miles a day, but less through this section in the Sierras, and then he's gonna ramp it up in Oregon. But it's cool to talk to him, and I made a fire for all of us, which we sat around, and one of the guys shared some of his tortilla chips with me, which I was in heaven because I'm kind of running low on food again. Surprise, surprise, but I have plenty to get me to Stehekin, which I'm only 23 miles away from, so I'll get to by the end of today. I'm kind of limping right now, and my left foot, which I've been having problems with, is a little swollen, so we'll see about that, but hopefully my body will warm up and everything will be okay. Alright, so this is the view south of me right now. You can see there's a waterfall on that mountain, which is just amazing. And then to my north, look at that. Holy cow. So I'm taking a little detour from the PCT, and I'm going towards Lyman Lake because I have seen pictures of it and it's a place I've always wanted to go. And this morning I saw it on my map and spontaneously decided that I was gonna hike there. I mean, just look at this. And there's this bright blue lake down there, body of water. It's amazing. Alright, so this is Lyman Lake. And it is definitely living up to the hype. You can't really see how green the water is. You kind of can over there. But it's gorgeous. Look at this waterfall. Another nice lake. Alright, so there was a fire, and you can just see the remains of smoke, but there was a thunderstorm 2 days ago, and so it resulted in that, and the sun is a really cool color now. It's probably going to be a good sunset tonight, so I'm pretty stoked. So I'm in Stehekin right now, and I'm at the bakery. I walked to the farm, and I got 2 pounds of blueberries, which are the biggest blueberries I've seen in a while. So good. And I got 2 leaves of kale to add to my couscous tonight. And I also got a vegan blueberry muffin from Carl. Carl's the guy who owns the farm. I highly recommend you go there. It's amazing. And I was telling him that it was so good to be back. He's like, where are you coming from? And I told him I was hiking the PCT and was resting here for a few days because I kind of had a foot injury. I think I either might have a stress fracture or I strained a tendon, but either way my foot's been hurting for a while now, the top of it. So he's like, if I gave you some castor oil, would you rub it in and bring it back the next day? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. So he gave me a roll-on castor oil stick for me to use today, which is so nice. And yeah, I've just been having an incredible day here. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I got it yesterday, and I've been here all of so I'm entering North Cascades National Park. I've just had the most amazing 3 days in Holden and Stehekin, and now I am finally hitting the trail again. I met quite a few northbound hikers. Some of them left yesterday and some of them just got in, so I have a feeling that I will hopefully find someone to hike with.